Hello everyone. What is up? Man, I haven't streamed to this YouTube in some time. I think the last time I streamed was with Final Fantasy 14 with the evil sided. But I don't think that's gonna continue, unfortunately. My co-host did not like the game enough to continue. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. But first, I want to talk about Final Fantasy Remake. Kind of get a catch up or kind of like a recap. Just a small one. Then we're going to go into the game and watch the recap on there as well. Then I think we will be all caught up. So, let me look at YouTube. You know what? There we go. Yeah. My acne is really acting up. And this was the music. Soaking Radio, yes. Great composer. Um. Home. No, I don't want music home. I want YouTube home. YouTube. Guys don't. Oh, I can't click. Let's try this again. FF7 remake recap. Okay, here we go. 18 minutes, 3 minutes. Let's watch this one. Super fast recap. Let me unmute it.
Which is run by the powerful Shinra Corporation. Cloud Strife, a former Shinra. We start in the city of Midgar, which is run by the.
Wait. You guys can't see it, can you? There we go.
We start in the city of Midgar, which is run by the powerful Shinra Corporation. Cloud Strife, a former Shinra soldier now mercenary, joins the eco-terrorist group Avalanche. Their plan is to bomb one of Shinra's Mako reactors, which they believe drains the planet's life energy. Here we meet members of Avalanche, the angry gun-armed Barrett, flirty Jesse, super likable Wedge, and Biggs, who looks like Charlie Sheen. The mission is successful and stuff goes boom boom.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Cloud has haunting visions of Sephiroth, the famous villain who's in every major Final Fantasy VII spin-off, as he escapes the scene. His vision gets even more haunting when there's a flashback of a burning house and him crawling towards it and helplessly calling out to his mother. He then encounters a flower peddler named Aerith. She gives him a flower, and here we see how the story in FF7 Remake may differ from the original. Aerith sees strange hooded figures flying in the air, and strangely enough, Cloud sees them too and helps her. Cloud and Aerith separate, and in the slums of Sector 7, Cloud meets yet another woman. This time it's his childhood friend Tifa, who's also in Avalanche. Here we find out Tifa manages a bar called 7th Heaven, which also works as Avalanche HQ. We also meet Barrett's daughter, Marlene. When entering his apartment, Cloud is shocked by a hooded man with the tattoo of 49 on his arm. He thinks it's Sephiroth, but Tifa explains he's a harmless man named Marco. Remember this guy for later. The next day, Avalanche has a meeting, and Barrett says Cloud isn't invited to their next mission, which deviates from the original FF7 where Cloud joins them. Instead, Cloud helps Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge get items for a bomb for this mission, as Jesse's Avalanche's bomb specialist. We get a glimpse of Jesse's mum, Mrs. Raspberry, and dad, who's sick from Marco overexposure, and we find out that Jessie used to be an actress. During the mission, Cloud has a childhood flashback of promising to protect Tifa. Aww. The mission is successful due to another Avalanche cell rescuing our heroes, and afterwards Jesse invites Cloud for a booty call.
My roommates should all be out for a while.
And because he has a pure heart, Cloud rejects her?
Let go already.
The next day, the flying things return. Jessie hurts her ankle during the attack, so she stays behind with Wedge, and Cloud has to take her place. Now, we get the same crew from the original FF7 going on the next mission to fight Shinra. But is this a coincidence? Their mission is to blow up Mako Reactor 5, and an Avalanche member spray paints the Shinra mascot Stamp to guide their way. Now remember Stamp carefully, he's important for later. We're introduced to over-the-top bad guy Heidegger and the president of Shinra, creatively named President Shinra. They repeatedly taunt Cloud and gang and reveal that they're framing Avalanche as terrorists who work with enemy nation Wutai. Cloud has a flashback of Tifa standing over Dad's corpse, but he cuts back to reality as they plan to bomb and more stuff goes boom boom, and Cloud is separated from the gang. As he falls, Cloud has a vision of another Cloud. He transforms to Sephiroth and spooks Cloud, who wakes up in a flower bed to see the flower peddler from the start of the game, Aerith. Aerith asks if Cloud can be her bodyguard in exchange for, here we go, a date. And in return, Cloud defends her from a Turk named Reno. Turks are Shinra's goons and do their dirty work. The flying hooded things return, but now it seems like their job is to move characters around if they deviate from the original FF7 plot. This time, they stop Cloud from killing Reno. While helping some orphans out, Cloud and Aerith bump into another hooded man, this time with a number 2. Remember this for later. Upon seeing him, Cloud hallucinates Sephiroth, who says the reunion is nothing to fear. We meet Aerith's mother, Elmira, who's super not friendly. Finally, one woman in the game who's not smitten by Cloud. Maybe she liked Barrett? Remembering Aerith's ex-boyfriend, Zack, who was also a soldier, Elmira tells Cloud to leave and never come back. Cloud has a flashback of his mum, Claudia, telling him about, guess what? Women. She says he needs an older, more mature girl, maybe like Aerith. Cloud secretly leaves, but Aerith, who seems to know everything, finds him. Cloud and Aerith go to the infamously sleazy wall market, which is run by the underworld boss Don Corneo. They find out that Tifa has gone undercover to be one of Don Corneo's girls to get information about Shinra from him. So Cloud and Aerith come to the rescue. To do this, they very wisely decide to also volunteer to be Corneo's girls. Dressed as a woman, Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa are presented to Don Corneo, and surprise, surprise, Don Corneo chooses Cloud because everyone loves Cloud. But the three of them choose violence. After the three heroes interrogate him, they uncover a shocking plot by Shinra to drop the Sector 7 plate, threatening thousands of lives. Corneo pulls the oldest trick in the book by making them fall through a trapdoor where they had to fend for themselves first through the sewer and then a haunted rail yard. They finally reach the Avalanche team, but they're too late. Avalanche is skirmishing against Shinra, who's trying to destroy the pillar that holds up Sector 7. Wedge falls from the tower, but unlike the original story, he doesn't die. Tifa and Aerith stay to look after Wedge while Cloud makes his way up the pillar. On his way up, Biggs, the Charlie Sheen looking one, is mortally wounded. Aerith returns to town to find Barrett's daughter, Marlene, but Sung, the leader of the Turks, arrives and captures Aerith in return for Marlene's safety. Tifa joins up with Cloud and they witness Jessie sacrifice her life. She tells Cloud how guilty she is about the damage her bombs have caused, not knowing that a lot of the damage was Shinra's fault. She dies in Cloud's arms. But there's no rest as Cloud and Tifa, along with Barrett, fight off Turks, Reno and Rude. We think our heroes will win, but surprise, the hooded things come back and help the bad guys win. The Sector 7 plate is demolished, stuff goes boom boom, and Wedge probably dies in the process. In the drama, Kate Sith, an OG character who'll be in the sequel, makes a cameo. He watches the plate fall in anger. The team reconvene at Elmira's house, where she had been taking care of Marlene. Elmira explains that Aerith is the last ancient, beings who lived on the planet before people did. One day, While waiting in the train station for her husband to return from the war, Elmira spotted Aerith and her real mother, Ifalna. Ifalna and Aerith had escaped Shinra, and it's clear that Ifalna barely made it alive. With her dying breaths, Ifalna begged Elmira to look after her daughter, and that's how Elmira came to raise Aerith. Growing up, Aerith was odd. She knew that Elmira's husband died in the war even before it became official. One day, via a surprise visit, Tsung explains to Elmira that she and her mother were held captive by Shinra in the hopes that they could help find the Promised Land, a place in ancient scripture that supposedly has infinite Mako. Shinra knew that Elmira was taking care of Aerith, and when Cloud questioned why they didn't just take her, Elmira said Aerith had to come willingly or else it wouldn't work. The team leaves to help the victims of Sector 7, and they find an underground lab where Wedge has been. He's alive, which is different from the OG story where he clearly dies. Our heroes go to rescue Aerith, but before they do, side quests! There are heaps of side quests about finding kids, finding chocobos, finding music, finding lost wallets, pretty much just finding stuff. One of these side quests has a clumsy, comic relief character, Johnny, who Cloud and Tifa repeatedly bail out of trouble, who may make an appearance in the sequel. Cloud, Barrett, Aerith, and Tifa infiltrate Shinra HQ. With the secret help of Mayor Domino, who's supposed to be on Shinra's side, Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett make it up to the 64th floor of the Shinra building. While in some ducts, they spy on a Shinra board meeting. There's Heidegger, President Shinra, Scarlet, a baddie who uses shoulders as her footstools, and a small fat dude in a suit, Palmer. There's also the mad scientist, Professor Hojo, and Reeves, a dude with a great haircut who constantly looks shocked at Shinra's evil plans. Our heroes grab Hojo and rescue Aerith, as well as a speaking dog thing named Red 13, who now joins the party. Hojo says Cloud isn't a soldier, but before he can say anything else, the hooded things take him away. Once again, Cloud has a hallucination, this time of a headless woman in a testing tank. Cloud awakens in the room that Aerith grew up with her mum in. Aerith explains that she's an ancient, and an ancient is actually called a Cetra, just so we feel more confused. She admits she actually doesn't know where the Promised Land is. They get interrupted once again by the hooded things, which is when Red 13 gives them an official name, Whispers, and Barrett just calls them assholes. Red 13 makes official what I've been hinting at this whole video. Whispers are forcing the game's characters to live the story of the original game, but our characters are stubbornly destined for something new. If you play hard mode and complete all his missions, you'll bump into Chadley. Chadley is a character who gives you quests in exchange for materia. He reveals that he was a slave of Hojo, but thanks to you, he's now free.
I freed myself from Hojo's bondage.
Cool.
Our heroes reach the 68th floor, which contains the woman in Cloud's hallucinations. Aerith calls this woman Genova, and Cloud has a flashback of Sephiroth calling her mother. And in reality, they see Sephiroth, who knocks Cloud down. Everyone follows suit, and when they return, Sephiroth is gone, and so is Genova. Instead, there's a trail leading to the top floor of the Shinra building. The next part is a shocker. The heroes see President Shinra hanging from the roof. Barrett rescues him, but only if he takes ownership of what he's done and restores Avalanche's good name. The president finds a nicely branded Shinra gun, but right before he shoots Barrett, Sephiroth unalives him! And then he goes to Barrett and unalives him too! Which would have been a crazy plot twist if they followed through with it. But since this goes against the original story, the Whispers restore Barrett to life. Sephiroth transforms into a boss, Genova Dreamweaver, and when he beat it, it turns out he wasn't the actual Sephiroth, but Marco, the bloke with the number 49. The real Sephiroth smiles and picks up Marco's corpse. Cloud runs after him, only to see him transform into the guy with the number 2 on his arm. They get away. The heroes try escape via chopper, but it's shot down by the Turks. Cloud has a confrontation with the son of President Shinra, Rufus. Rufus escapes. Wedge, who escaped fate earlier, tries to help them, but as if suddenly remembering he died in the original game, the Whispers appear and hurl him out the window. Our friends escape with a motorbike and an old school truck and somehow end up on a highway that leads to the final boss fights. Before these fights, Aerith explains that the heroes are at destiny's crossroads. The Whispers are the voices of all the people who have gone before and returned to the planet. She indirectly says this is where the balance of fate will change, and the only way to truly beat Sephiroth is to separate from the original story. Our heroes fight 3 bosses who pay homage to the 3 villains in the film Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Beating each boss unlocks visions from the original story, which Red 13 explains is a glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today. The first vision is of Red 13 with his cubs, the second is of a meteor destroying the planet, and the third is of Cloud fighting Sephiroth. The next is of what looks like Aerith's death. After a big gang bash, Cloud has a one-on-one with Sephiroth, on top of what Sephiroth calls the edge of creation, and I take that as a symbol for the point where the developers and we, the players, create a brand new story, separate from the OG story. It's implied that Sephiroth knows he gets defeated in the original story, and now he's finding a way where he will win. Cloud loses the fight, Sephiroth vanishes and leaves the Black Feather, and the heroes agree to find him and stop him from ending the world. Now we have an ending montage! Rufus is now the president of Shinra. Hojo laughs because Genova is released. Biggs wakes up, he's alive, and Jessie's gloves are next to him, so maybe she's alive, which is a sign that destiny's changing as they both died in the original game. Then we get the big reveal. In the OG Final Fantasy VII and in Crisis Core, Zack has famously been known to have died while trying to escape the Cloud from the Shinra Mansion lab where they were both being experimented on. Now we have alternate timelines. In one timeline we see an alive Zack and Cloud heading towards Midgar, crossing paths with our unaware heroes in another timeline. The timeline when we spent most of FF7 Remake playing. And remember that Shinra dog mascot I asked you to remember? He's back, but with a different design, which means now we have alternate timelines and possibly different worlds. With a DLC that follows Final Fantasy VII Remake called Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, we get a bonus ending where our heroes head for a village called Calm. But another big reveal where the now alive Zack returns to Aerith's church only to find refugees from the Sector 7 plate collapse. All of this leaves us heading to the sequel, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, with a few big questions. Will the famous scene with Aerith still happen? Who was number 2? What's the real deal with Sephiroth and the Whispers? What is the deal with Zack, and how will the multiple timelines actually work? And we won't find out until the last game of this remake trilogy, but how will it all end?
Like and subscribe, baby!
Well, that was very educational, wasn't it? Click. But, yeah. I'm excited to play. There we go. Remind me later. Okay. I don't know if my chat's working. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just no one's chatting. But let me confirm this. Okay. I don't know. Here we go. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Wow, nice. Oh my god. Let's do this. Story so far.
So much to tell. Where should I even start?
This is Red talking.
With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company, who drained the planet of its very essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1. In Sector 8, amidst the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom, one said to symbolize reunion. And thus was destiny set in motion. With Reactor 1 gone, Avalanche set their sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands. The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost, Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet, and only she could guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars and the catalyst of our plight. Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge. Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of fate, descended upon the city. Before their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was Destiny's crossroads. Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it. To fight them was to break free. On the other side of fate, Sephiroth waited, the Whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny. With the fight won, and the shackles of destiny broken, we stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom. It was there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
Ooh, got goosebumps there. Oh yeah. Should I play on normal or easy? This is the question I gotta ask. Alright guys, if you think I should play on normal, say something. I'll give you 5 seconds to say anything, and I'll play on normal. Alright. Let's play on easy. Classic, right? Kidding. I was kidding about the classic.
I'm waiting, Cloud. I'm here on the Midgar Expressway. The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled. and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement, declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
Okay, see, stamp is different. The dog. Da, da, da. So in the beginning of the first one, you see the green specks of Marco. Kinda like it how they put it in this as well. I love the music. Makes me want to cry for some reason. It's just so... It's just... I have so much feelings for this game.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see. Over there! Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one suspect unaccounted for. Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
He's gonna get blamed for it. Even though I think they're talking about Cloud.
The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble. Quick, get the camera off him. Come on, this way.
Contact the SAR team. Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now. Move it. We're taking off.
What?
Hey, turn that off! The survivors are being taken away! I said here already! You just don't know when they're quick, do you?
So he said survivors. So in this world, they still live?
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Hey!
Smart.
Aerith!
Wait, love they get to play as Zack to start with. Just running away. Running, running. Oh, I didn't think we could jump over. I even stopped to look around for a second. Well, probably slow down. I don't know if I actually stopped.
Get away from her! He's got a buster sword! Terrorist! Next!
Let's repeat this trap. Who's your guys' favorite character in Final Fantasy?
Gotcha!
You know, that's a good question. I wonder. Probably Aerith. I think that's my favorite character. So, yeah, what is your guys'?
Thank you.
Better run, Zack!
Where's the ancient? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her. Just shut the hell up and search!
This is so messed up.
Yeah.
All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
See, that scene right there is so sad because it's so similar to what happened in the original on that Forsaken Day.
All right then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and the little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
All of a hero.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Zack squats.
Rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first, and what do? Call a ceasefire with Wu-Tai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends at our 12!
Let's go.
I like the bigger dragon better.
You take one, I'll take the other. Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
Would it be possible if I just let I was gonna say, should I change history by letting him die?
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Present day.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Yay! Party time! Sorry. I love being cringe. Okay. That is good to know. That's...
I can't tell you how
Like-
happy I am to see you here. In all my years, I've never felt so alive.
He's taller than I expected. Stronger.
Oh, he's talking about Sethron. Never mind. Who can I talk to? Can I talk to anyone? No.
Keep your wits about you, people. Beware of fiends.
The onesies! No fiends are gonna get past me.
The Nibelheim Watch is standing guard, sir.
Is it fun being a
If anyone on the survey team is feeling hungry, be sure to...
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Nibelheim's famous simmered pork.
That's it.
Soldier, good to see you. How about a taste of home before you go?
That looks good.
Wait a minute. Is that Cloud? Silly boy. You should have let us know you'd be paying us a visit.
Wait, did he eat the paper and all? Wow. Alright.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Hey, what's Midgar like?
Then I stopped by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, fine.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey.
Welcome home.
To be honest, I think
Let me get a good look at you.
the mom's really cute.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
It's interesting. That must be a very painful memory. Or everything go through. You know. First time in 2 years.
Thank goodness Shinra's here. We're saved. Now I can go back to hanging my laundry outside without worrying about a monster.
My grandparents used to
So how did it
hang
feel
laundry
back up there?
outside.
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
My back is starting to hurt. Meh. All right, let's go in. Can I jump down? Yeah, definitely can.
Huh? You went to my place?
Oh wait, pressing the wrong button.
Might be there.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Okay, what can I open? No. No. Nope. Okay. I bet you there's nothing that. Wait.
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing, and that day was no different.
Oh, stupid cats. I get it. I like animals. Ooh, that is an amazing cat. Goes all the way to the roof. I had something like that for my cat. Well, when we had a cat. I was only half as tall. Alright, what's in here? Oh my goodness, it's a chest! Happy days! Alright. Let's see. No. Going through here, nope. Come on. Stop. There we go.
You went into my room?
I did.
You went through my stuff?
Alright, chat. Should I say yes or no? That is the question. Oh, man. It's tempting to say yes just to see the reaction, but... Oh. It might hurt the dating scene if I say yes. We're going to go with no. I have seen videos, people saying yes.
If that's your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing.
Yeah, me neither.
Come on, Cloud. I know you're better than this.
They both call him an asshole if you say yes.
Did you actually play it?
Oh, I went to town on it. Oh, we're going to play some beautiful music. Do you guys have any songs in mind? I don't know. This probably sounds terrible, but whatever. We're gonna make music and nothing's gonna stop us. Okay. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Yes, quit.
Wow. Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
Well, shit. You're a merc of many talents.
Why, thank you. That is awful sweet of you. Let's see if there's anything else in here before I just pack up and leave. Do I go through this? No. Okay. So let's go rest at the inn. So we are watching my brother's dogs. And all I hear in the background is barking. Slightly annoying, but whatever.
Time since we had this much excitement.
That is a lot of text. Wow.
Everyone, give them space.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Sangan. A humble traveler of the world, and teacher of martial arts to the youth. Well-toned, but lacking mass.
Dangers. Now what is it? Stranger danger.
You.
Inappropriate touching.
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Yeah, right. Cloud, come on. Don't add that part into your story. Jeez.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that? There? Thanks.
Say cheese!
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more!
Yeah, I guess we were.
Later.
For a while.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Evil. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Hold R2 or press to sprint until you stop moving while running. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. You know what that is? Wait, a mega potion? No way. Come on. Let's go.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Evil on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all
You
over
know-
the world like you guys.
That is true.
I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
I mean, think about it. Well, I went to Hawaii a few years back, and we had a hotel with the beach in the background. It was beautiful. But we stayed about 7 days, and by the end of the 7 days, it's just, yeah, it's there, it's pretty, but it's not much to look at now. Oh wait, I got press. Oh, circle. Dear.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
Bad guys. Alright, let's see how good I can actually fight. Man, they're ugly.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Okay,
Floppy. Let's finish this. Now. Come on. You're done.
That was awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Here we go. Oh, that is a very good question. Do I skip this scene? I'm gonna go say no, okay? People need to know the whole story on this channel. It's very important.
Take it away.
Okay, yeah. X.
Let's finish this. You're done. Brace yourself. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
It did. I love killing things. Well, yeah. Any other circuit system, that would sound really bad.
Is that Mako? Whoa.
Would it poison them? Uh-oh.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Here we go.
Watch.
Come on.
Let's finish this. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Go to up. Oh, there's more. Okay, press L R3, okay.
All yours.
You know what to do, Cloud.
You're done. See ya.
Damn.
Well done, Trooper.
Thank you.
I got the rest. Come on.
Alright. Come on. Good change, Oh, I forgot you could do that.
Let's finish this.
There we go.
I'll end this.
Wait, limit. There we go. Yeah, take that.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
You stupid squats, dude.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
Can you imagine someone just having a conversation with you? Then they start doing squats? You press. Wait, what button do you press? See, I'm so used to pressing the triangle button to bring up the menu. I was like, it's not working. Why is it not working? But I figured it out. Wait. Cemetery. Eyes materia. Can we, do this? Where is it? Okay, it doesn't. You know, yeah, man. You know what I mean. Doesn't connect. There we go. Alright, guys. I can't do this. I'm trying, I'm forcing myself, but I got a headache, my knee hurts, my back hurts, I'm falling apart here. So I gotta end the stream. I know we didn't make it nowhere. But, I guess we gotta recap and whatnot. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Love you all, and I will see what I see. I'll try to get more Ghost of Tsushima videos up here in a few. Maybe tomorrow. Take care. Bye.